Hello YouTube and welcome. First things first, Happy New Year! It's 2021. My family and I are so excited to have made it to the new year, and I know you are too. So we just want to say thank you, Jesus, for keeping us through these times. We are celebrating something this year, and that is we reached 100 subscribers! Yay! We are so excited. It may not seem like a lot, but we cherish each and every one of you guys. Thank you for joining this journey. One of the things that I'm passionate about is food. I love cooking, and it is something that I enjoy. It's a stress reliever, but every now and then it can get a little overwhelming as a mommy to 3 and a wife to 1 husband. So today I hope this will be the first of many. A simple recipe that is easy to make: flatbread pizza. Listen, I got you. Simple, easy, not many ingredients, and guess what? Not a lot of mess to clean up. I think that's a win. Let's get started. To begin, we're going to have our flatbread and our cheese, our sauce, and our chopped vegetables, as well as some spices we'll get into a little bit later on. You have your pan out at about medium heat and sprinkle some oil. And before you add your chopped vegetables, I did add a can of mushroom stems. I like to start cooking these just because they take a little bit longer than the vegetables. They don't take as long as fresh mushrooms. That's why I chose canned in this instance. Let that saute for a minute or two. Stir it around. Once it's sauteed just for a minute or two, because we still want to keep a little bit of meat on the mushroom, then we'll start to add our fresh vegetables. Ooh, look at that red onion. Why did I call it red? It's purple. But anyway, that's not a part of this. We're going to stir that around for just a little bit. Let it saute. Release the juices of the onion and just bring about the flavor that we need for our vegetables before we continue with our pizza. Then we're going to add our peppers. We have red pepper, green pepper, and our yellow pepper. And again, I'm not wanting to overcook my vegetables because they will go in the oven. So we just want to let them relax, let them release their juices and let them relax. We don't want to overcook them. We don't want limp vegetables. We do want relaxed yet still crunchy vegetables. So 5 minutes maximum. I wouldn't go past 5 minutes. It all depends on also how warm your cooking eye gets. But once we have a couple minutes in there, we're going to stir it around. Now that we've mixed it around, we are going to add our seasoning. We're going to start out with a teaspoon of black pepper, as well as a teaspoon of onion powder, and a teaspoon of salt. Mix that around a little bit. Make sure it gets evenly distributed throughout your dish and your vegetables. And at this point, you can also add a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, or you can choose to be Wendy and just vigorously shake the bottle until you get what you want. Let's make life hard. I mean, who doesn't? And then add a dash of all-purpose seasoning. While that is cooking, you then will take your pan and line it with parchment paper. You can use one pan. Unfortunately, mine couldn't fit both of our flatbread, so I used 2. Line it with parchment paper. I found that parchment paper works better for me because it doesn't dry it out as if I was using foil paper. I've used foil paper, and so it's up to you, but I find that parchment actually kind of keeps my crust from drying out too much. I don't know if that was just me, but try it out and see. Once you have it lined together, get your flat bread. We are going to get ready to assemble our pizza. But we're going to go back and check on our vegetables to make sure that they are cooking well. A couple minutes, like I said, we don't want to cook out the nutrients. We still want to keep the nutrients. And remember, this is going in the oven and will continue to cook. So that's why you really are almost undercooking your vegetables. That's all done. Then you take your sauce. I prefer the marinara sauce. A lot of the products I'm using today I bought from Aldi. Listen, Aldi is life more abundantly. It is affordable, but also has really great ingredients that to me sometimes I feel like they're better than your generic brands from your other grocery stores. So the flatbread was from Aldi, the cheese is from Aldi, the sauce is from Aldi, the mushroom cans are from Aldi, the green peppers are not from Aldi. I got you there. No, but whatever the case, this sauce is really flavorful and I love it. I use it as a base for a lot of things when I don't have time to chop tomato and blend it and do all of that stuff. I really like this sauce. And don't put too much because you don't want it to overflow, but put just a generous amount. First, we'll add a little bit of our cheese. You are more than welcome to use however much cheese you would like. Victor and I are not really cheese people, and so we try to be sparing in our use. And then add your vegetables. Look at those vegetables. Oh my goodness. Look at the steam still coming off them. This is making me hungry, y'all. And it smells delicious. Because the peppers have their own thing going on, the onion, and then you have the spices. All of that, it's enhancing the flavor. And once you put it on your pizza, then we'll add our cheese on top. Before adding the cheese on top, one of the pizzas I had leftover turkey, and so all I did, it was cooked, and all I did was kind of cut it up in little pieces and added it to one of the flatbreads. So you're more than welcome to add whatever meat, whatever topping you like. This is just showing you that this is easy, it's simple, but yet it's filling and so good. So add that on there if you like. And for your vegetarians, you really can use anything as well, any protein that you would like. Once that's on there, we're going to add our mozzarella cheese. An ode to cheese. I use mozzarella because I find it to be a little bit less, not as harsh as your other cheese choices. And so this is what I like to use more than anything. And after we put our cheese, again, be free to use as much cheese as you would like. We decided this was going to be good. And before putting it in the oven, I sprinkle a little bit of my all-purpose seasoning. And then I also sprinkle a little bit of olive oil. Now we're ready to go in a preheated oven that was at 380 degrees. And after about 30 minutes, look at that. Voila. Oh my goodness. Ooh, get in my tummy. That is so good. It looks so good. Food lovers unite in this moment right here. This is so yummy. You can pair this with anything. You can eat it as is. You can make a garden salad. Do whatever it is you would like to do. But I think we delivered on quick, on easy, and flavorful, yet also very, very good. That's what we want. We want dishes that are delicious, but also pleasing and appealing to us. And this is exactly what this was. My sister shared this recipe with me not long ago, and I have been making it ever since, especially for those days when you are kind of in a rush, but you need something that's going to fill you up and still very good to eat and enjoy. And this is that dish. Thank you, Rita, for sharing it with me. And guys, thank you so much for watching what I hope to be many more recipes on the different things that we cook in this Bartley home. Thanks guys for watching. Have a good one.